No?
Good cold open.
Oh, man.
Hello and
Okay, I
welcome
can
back.
make it more interesting.
Oh, you can
I
make it
got a
more
fire
interesting.
extinguisher.
You have a
Yeah,
fire
yeah, I got this
extinguisher.
fire extinguisher, and I have my cat on my
Feel that
in the
jazz in your soul.
What?
It's a bad quote of a reference.
I'll be honest, I was thinking you're saying I usurped my cat's identity and also stole its soul.
Yes, that too.
Yeah, I can see that.
Anyway, hello and welcome back to Korner K4. I'm your host, as usual, joined today by only two of the three retards. As number three appears to have been deceased. He was killed by the Russian government. A sad day indeed.
I'm crying.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z Kai, our intrepid heroes. What did you guys do? Oh yeah, the
Bob.
murder mystery thing with like the woman, and you guys like shot
Mhm.
the androids, and
Yeah,
then you guys spent like 2 hours talking about how much money Xavier was spending. I did
it was a
add
creative.
Xavier's new poison to his character sheet before the session started, so you do have that now. Um, I didn't list. I didn't take away the money it took you to develop it yet, though. So I'll do that now, I guess. So yeah, there's six days until rent is due. So you guys can either look for a job or you can not look for a job and time skip.
There's 6 days, you said?
Yeah.
Hmm. What the hell are we gonna do in 6 days? Hmm. You said his drug wasn't made yet, right?
Nah, it is.
Ah. What
Check
was it that
stocks.
you said?
It hasn't been a day yet. It's still the same day.
We time skip a day. Check stop.
I'm gonna cap it so you can check it once per in-game week, or once per session, whichever comes
I mean,
first.
that's usually what we do, just
Yeah.
once per second. If we checked it like every twice every session, I feel like that'd be not favorable. Um. Okay.
Know my assets. Why don't you asset some hoes, okay, Xavier? Jeez.
I mean, he could.
He could. He could invest in sex bots.
I want to search it up. How much is it for a nun bot?
They don't sell nun bots.
What? Oh yeah, that's right. I have to become part of the congregation.
Yeah, you gotta be a priest.
Damn it.
What about nun bot replicas? I don't think there would be nun bot replicas. I mean, you guys could try this, because that would just be a sex bot in a nun outfit, wouldn't it? Um, because actual nun bots are like assassin droids, so
Okay,
uh,
so how much is it for a nun bot?
they don't
That's not
sell
that.
nun bots.
Sure.
You would have to buy a normal sex bot and then make it look like a nun bot yourself
I
if you want a knockoff.
see. Okay, and how much is a normal sex bot?
A normal sex bot, probably like, I guess it depends on the quality, but congregation RP. I guess anywhere between like 5 and 15,000 Connors.
Really? What's the difference?
Lifelikeness, intelligence,
Huh.
durability, probably.
Durability.
things like that, battery charge, compatibility with smart devices, that kind of stuff. Because I mean, I
I
don't, I don't
will.
think Dream would sell custom sex bots, but I probably would now that I'm saying
I
it out loud.
mean, well, you can say Dream does it, or Dream secretly makes it with any of the other red light companies.
I mean, yeah, they probably have deals with other companies, with other
Yeah.
producers. I definitely know that Artificial Life makes sex bots, so
Yes. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I will note that down for later. Don't ask why.
this is when Oid's like, I'm gonna spend 90,000 colors again, take the whole session to buy a sex bot, and I'm gonna make it into like that blade droid that you guys fought last time. Fill it with as many swords as I possibly can. Give her like a scorpion
Yep.
tail and like missiles in her chest, and
Oh yeah.
you know the
Every
whole nine
the
yards.
perfect woman, you know?
Yeah, cheese grater, blender lady.
Yes. Yeah, for all the lady users out there, if you got stiletto blades and elbow blades,
Hit me up.
I'm just I'm just thinking someone's like, God, what's wrong with these people? And some people are like, oh my God, finally, someone likes my elbow blade.
Somebody recognizes my inner beauty.
They say as they kill someone while watching God background music while killing someone. I don't know if I condone that. Is that something we can
Background music while
condone?
killing somebody. I mean, that's more common than you think.
No, I mean our sessions as a background music.
You mean the music I just started playing in the background? Yes.
Oh, I didn't. Well, clearly I can't hear it, but you could probably
Well, you
hear it in
can, but
session.
but I can, yeah, and the viewers
Okay.
can.
Okay, yeah. That'd be pretty funny. They're like, "Oh man, that was a sick kill," as they do the same thing in real life. Okay. What's is there any way for me to make passive money? Is there any clientele and any what about those women I gave my card to?
I mean, they're all like they've all got people for security already.
True. Hmm. Well, I don't think I have any way to make passive money right now. So, besides stock, I think we can skip.
All right, how far are you skipping?
So we just have like 6 days until the new month rolls over, right?
Yeah.
So you can just unless you have a small job.
I mean, I do have a small job,
How small?
one shot.
Oh, so we're gonna die.
Yes.
Okay. No, you can wait till the day rolls over. I don't
The
mind.
month rolls over.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Alrighty. Uh, in that case, I will subtract your rents. So I think I changed the rent at some point. So it's no longer like $2,000 a week or something like that. I think it's a little bit less. Let me have a look. All the way down under K4. Let's see. Location. $500 a week. $500 a week. So it's 1,000 a week for the average stuff instead of 2,000 a week.
Hmm.
So it would be like 4,000 for each of you, but a little bit more for Cairo because he has to pay for the mech. That's not that bad.
He didn't pay for his taxes.
I forget how much Cairo's monthly bills.
A lot.
It was like a lot. I think it was like, I feel like it was like 11K, but that also feels like a lot.
But it was a lot because he paid for most of the mech.
Well, since I adjusted the cost of rent, I will lower it by 2. So, 8K instead of 11. Or, no, 9K instead of 11. In that case, he would be he would be down to 45,000 collars. He is quite poor. Even poorer than Bonus, who's at an even 100,000.
Get wrecked. Honestly. Could do better.
He could.
You're like a life, man.
Poorer than Bonus, damn. Yes, he is poorer than Bonus by like almost 60,000 bucks. So it's nothing to sneeze at. Because he took the fancy car instead of the
Money.
truckload of cash. So yeah, so you guys wait a few days.
And now the part that you don't want to do.
Oh, the stocks.
The stocks. With all the new stock.
Yes. I was certain point I'm just gonna say you guys are losing money, just to discourage you from using stocks.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna force the stock market crash. I
That's
will
good.
start with. I'll start with Dream.
You should start with the one with most people in it and then go from there.
Let's see. Alrighty. That would be. And then I will move on to New You. Actually, no, I'm gonna go else. I'm gonna do an order of risk. Oh.
So who has the lowest risk?
The lowest? Well, the highest risk to the lowest risk. The highest risk
Oh,
is LSSI and Dream. And then the lowest is KE, obviously. So LSSI got an 86 percentile, which is pretty good.
LSSI?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
So like there. And then alright. And then I will move on to New You. Oh wow, I rolled a 34, which is just barely above their threshold for loss.
So they barely gained,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah. And then I will move on to KEs. It's like half the party has KE stock. The 30 even, which is above their threshold, but only barely. So that would be like there, and then for you would be up to 11, and then for Cairo, alrighty. So that's the stocks. You've all made a little bit of money, but not a lot.
Oh man, I'm 4,000 away. I mean, that is a lot away, but 4,000. So close.
Cool. So over the week, your stocks go up, but only a little bit. And then you guys receive a text from the captain, who asks you guys to meet at the Condemned because he has a rather distraught gentleman there who has requested the best of the best.
Yeah, really? He calls us for that? I'm so flattered.
I mean, you guys like the B team at this point, so.
He has an A team out there? Damn.
I mean, yeah, there's always an Asian guy who can do your job better.
Damn. If only Cairo was different. Okay. Sure, I'll answer the call.
Alrighty, do you guys? I assume you will all head to the Condemned.
And then, yes.
Alrighty. So you all head over to the Condemned. Bonus is also there. Cairo is not. And you guys walk in and you see probably like a middle-aged guy, fairly unassuming, and he is just pretty plainly, like, you know, in his normal street clothes, and he looks, he got like big bags under his eyes. He looks very high-strung, very anxious, very nervous, and the captain is standing next to him behind the counter of the bar, just kind of chilling. And you just walk in and you're like, if it isn't the B team, I got a job for you guys.
Oh. I'm assuming this is the job, I would say, as I look over to, the guy who's distraught.
And the captain's like, yes, this is the Johnson.
Hmm. And he's like this because.
And the guy speaks up and he's like, I came here because I heard this is the place to find like mercenaries, and I need mercenaries.
For.
A protection job.
Against.
And he's like, I need you guys to accompany me to a ransom payoff.
Payoff. Whom?
A gang of thugs who've kidnapped his daughter.
I was hoping you weren't gonna say daughter. Just partly. It's always the daughter.
Mm-hmm. Always is.
And what gang is this? Who do you... How'd you get in this situation?
He's like, I don't know. They just kidnapped her, and then they sent me a message saying, meet at this location at this time with X amount of money, or we'll never, he'd never see his daughter again, essentially. And he was like, well, okay.
Who's the they? Who captured your daughter?
He gives the name of a street gang that's not at all important.
Random gang.
Yes.
Okay. I go, I see, I think. Okay. And you want us to just accompany you?
Yes. Like, I want you guys to accompany me and like look intimidating, so that they go through with their end of the bargain and actually like return his daughter to him.
Okay. I would say sounds easy enough, but considering that you have no idea why they just randomly bullied you, kind of pains me.
I mean, you would all know that even in real life, like, kidnapping and ransoming people is a very lucrative business. Particularly, I mean, not in the U.S., but in like the Middle East and Asia and stuff like that. That's very big criminal
Mm.
enterprise.
Ah, see, I see. Okay. Sounds fun to do, maybe? Huh. Uh, and you're not of any importance. You're not some random superstar person. You never met these gang members before.
Like, no,
I
I'm just like a mechanic.
mm, okay. So as I turn to the others and be like, "What do you think?"
Bonus shrugs.
Mm.
Should be easy enough.
Mm.
And the guy's like, I can pay you guys like a few $100 a piece, I guess, since I have to use like most of my life savings to pay for this ransom.
How much are they making you pay for this woman? Oh, I guess daughter, I should say.
Several thousand colors.
I did say you're a simple mechanic. Uh, hmm. Hmm. I do turn to the others and like, are we gonna do this out of the goodness of our heart?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, bonus will. He doesn't really care.
Yeah, but I could see that. Oh, he does. Like, wouldn't just do like, oh man, flashback, got his daughter stolen, get fucked. You know? I mean, goodness, I mean, we're accepting the few hundred college is what I mean.
Oh, bonus was going to do a pro bono
Hmm?
for free.
Oh. End of you old?
I mean, I don't really care one way or another. In fact, if we turn up to these guys, I'm sure we can shake them down. Maybe find out if they have a hideout, you know, pick them for everything they're worth. That might be more than we
Ooh.
get paid, to be honest.
So, alright, so find out who the gang is. Let him pay for his daughter. And then cripple the gang. Take everything they own.
Well, the Johnson's like, I mean, I don't want to antagonize these guys, so
Oh, don't worry. You probably won't be antagonizing them. I mean, surely if it's just a random street gang, they're not worth much, you know?
he's like, yeah, but I don't really feel like picking a fight with a dozen heavily armed thugs either, so
But you aren't?
Only a dozen.
the guy looks like side eyes the captain. The captain shrugs.
I mean, I was gonna say it's the same thing too. Like only a dozen? For one mechanic? Damn, they must really like think you're tough for a civvy.
I mean, he looks like well built, not like chromed out or anything, but you know, because chrome's expensive.
Like the fuel father?
No. Papa Fuel was like biologically augmented up the wazoo. He was like Big Jimmy. He was a large lad. This guy is muscular, but not like I'm gonna rip your head off with a twist of my wrist. Big, mundane big.
I see.
You know, muscular because the job he does requires him to be built, not because he's like.
He's no scrawny pushover.
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy's like, I mean, I don't know if it's 1,000 of them. I'm only assuming there's like a bunch of them because that's like how big these street gangs usually are, right? I don't know.
Hmm.
Like I never talked to them really. They just called me up and were like, here's proof of your daughter's life. If you want her back, pay X amount of money at this time, this location. Don't don't call the cops or whatever. So I didn't. Instead, I called the captain, and he gestures to the captain.
I definitely turned to it. I'm like, I'm really liking your idea of us just like stalking this gang and taking everything they own.
I give you a thumbs up.
That does sound like a profitable, you know. But I see. I think that's the best option for us. Well, maybe not for you, but don't worry. We'll get your like daughter first, and then we'll do what we want to do. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Everyone can agree with that.
The guy's like, I mean, as long as it doesn't come back to me or my family, sure.
I mean, if there's no one left around, it probably won't. Yeah. They're just random thugs kidnapping people. Surely we're doing a service to the city of Rhinstown. I say sarcastically.
The guy looks concerned.
He should be. But yeah, I think I like that idea. I think we can go help this guy. Uh, I'm gonna need to wear some. Nah, this should be fine. I think we got everything under control. Yeah.
I don't know, do you?
I don't know. Anyone else have any preparations for this meeting thug people?
Bonus will fetch his revolving shotgun.
That is always intimidating.
Mm-hmm. Not that he plans on using it, but he figures if he does need to use something, that'll clear the whole place out.
I mean, we're gonna need it for after the guy gets his daughter.
Yeah.
But if that is the case, then I'm gonna use my katana in a bit. That'll be freaky for them. They're like, "Why? It's not viable." As I cut down their boss.
Well, now?
I don't think I have any big weapons. I should invest in like an LMG or something. Maybe.
Just buy an auto shotgun like a real man.
And
Yeah,
two auto
bona fide
shotguns?
street sweeper.
Dude, 2 auto shotguns? Wild. Alright. I think we have everything. Got my Nord and the gal.
Alright, Mr. Oy, do you have any preparations you want to make?
No. I've got my new pistol. Actually, I do have like a deep SMG I could bring out probably.
The Dream SMG with the grenade launcher on it?
God, why that's so funny. SMG with a grenade launcher on.
Well, it's an assault rifle technically, but it's called an SMG. It's a short barrel. So yeah, so you guys grab your gear and you meet the dad at like the condemned a few hours later, And then he's like, all right, here's the address for the place. They want to meet at like a parking lot in front of like a retail store late at night. So, you know, you guys can take other vehicles, or we can carpool.
Look at him weird. Carpooling. Wait. This is Ryanstown. Who carpools?
My dad's like, I don't know, people want to save on gas.
This is true. You know, gas has recently, in real time, and also in Ryanstown, somehow shot up. Kind of crazy, you know?
Hmm.
I'm crazy, not gonna lie. But no, I will just take my car. That is fine.
All right. Yeah, Bonus will bring his hover bike, I guess, since he doesn't actually have a car.
I have a car. We should change that.
I mean, he could use the crime car.
I was gonna tell him to use what do you call it?
Bring the mech.
Oh, I was gonna say use Cairo's car.
No, Cairo is off on a date with Donna at the moment, unavailable.
I hope it's
Wow.
going partly
Wow.
well.
So yeah, all right, you all take your various vehicles. Wade in his station wagon, it has been using forever. Knocks in your vehicle, and then Bonus in his hover bike, his super expensive hover bike. And you guys wait until like 10 o'clock at night when the meeting is supposed to happen, and you all pull up a little bit early to this parking lot. It is mostly empty. There are still a few people out, like a few of the cars left here for like the employees and like the night shift people, but I don't know if it's security guards, but generally it's like pretty abandoned, at least compared to the rest of the day. And you guys pull up to this like part of the parking lot where there's like one of those big like light poles where the dad has parked his little car, his sedan, and you know, you all get out, and he's like, all right, they are supposed to be here in a few minutes, so if you want to do anything to prepare or something, then do it now, I guess.
I feel like we either pincer them, you know, like we intimidate them from different angles, or we all show up in one big gang. But bonus, I think you and your Hawaiian t-shirt and auto shotgun, mainly the Hawaiian t-shirt, is very intimidating.
He's wearing his Hawaiian t-shirt today. He's on a
Oh,
vacation.
he's not.
He's wearing
Oh,
his
man.
usual trench coat, his sky blue trench coat, and his usual attire. His suit.
I thought
essentially.
he was. I thought he canonically always wears.
No,
Hawaiian
it's only on
button-down.
vacation. It's the Hawaiian shirt.
Okay.
Or if he's off duty, I guess, which he never is off duty unless he's on vacation. So,
Mm.
so he's got that, and he has his pump action shotgun as a revolver.
So I think bonus is most intimidating. I don't know if they're gonna be intimidated by a tall woman with a sword on her back.
I mean, Bonus literally has an ability that lets him do an AoE intimidate. So,
Yeah, that works for me.
alright. In that case, then I guess Bonus will stand next to the dad and look, you know, activate his aura of mystery. That's what the ability's called, but something like that. And, you know, look mean as he usually does. So where will the rest of you be then?
Oh, do we want to take like other places to do this, or
I mean, I'm probably going to not stand with the main group. I will. Find an obscure angle I can watch from. Be hidden, so I can pop out in case things go south.
Okay. Sure. So you're gonna try to like hide amongst the cars, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and you can give me an agility check, 1d10 plus your
In
agility.
a agility check.
Yeah. See how well you can hide.
Five.
5. All right. It's 5 plus like 7 or whatever. So you are pretty well hidden. That's higher than anybody in the group's passive perception. So nobody can see where Oid is without looking for him. And okay, so he ducks behind like some cars and stuff, a few rows away to keep an eye on things from a distance. Where are you going to be then, Kyle?
He has the aura. Then I will follow suit and be. I want to be like behind them, behind
Okay.
where the thieves would be.
Behind
Where the thieves would be.
so across the parking lot from Bonus.
Yes.
Okay. Are you also going to be hiding?
Yes.
All right. Then give me that agility.
Okay. Oh shit. Nearly dropped my phone. Six.
6. All right. So you are also hidden.
Ooh, cool.
And then a few minutes pass, and you guys hear the sounds of a lot of like motorcycle engines, essentially. Uh, off in the distance, approaching quickly, and after like a minute or two, they are of course a little bit fashionably late. They are punks after all.
We, the ones that are hiding, do we get a position that we can see?
Them like talk and whatnot, or no? Like before they show up.
Like into a
Hidden
vantage
away,
point
but
where
we
you
can.
can still see what's
Yeah.
going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I expected you to have.
Okay.
You can't hear what they're saying because you're too far away, but you can still like observe.
Can we hear through bonus?
I don't think he has. He might have the visual recording. I don't remember. Bonus. He does not. So no.
Ouch. Ouch.
So there is that. So yeah. So you just hear the sounds of the engines approaching, and after a few minutes of waiting, this like 6 or 7 or 8 motorcycles come blasting into the parking lot, and they do like big donuts around Bonus and the guy, your client, and they like circle around the car and stuff like that for a while, making noises, yelling, stuff like that. The dad is terrified, but trying to hide it. Bonus is entirely unperturbed.
Mm.
To nobody's surprise, I don't think. Eventually, the bikers kind of, get tired of smacking chains against the asphalt and yelling. And they kind of stop driving in circles and ride, like, I'd say like 60-ish feet away from Bonus and the client. And they just kind of like park, kind of, so on their bikes, but, kickstands out and stuff like that. Engine still running. And, one of them puts a hand to his ear, and he mumbles something nobody can hear. And then a few seconds later, a big black van peels into the parking lot. It is super heavily customized. It's covered in like LED paint of like flaming skulls and stuff like that. It's really kind of cliche, to be honest. And yeah, this van squeals into the parking lot. It stops right in front of the other like group of collected bikers. And the front door opens and the passenger door opens, and like this one of the side panel doors opens, and 3 more goons to bring the total to 12 ish around there exit the van, and they've all got like guns and stuff, and because that's very important. And they'll hop out. Most of the bikers have like chains or like baseball bats or crowbars, tire irons, nothing like, oh, they're armed to the teeth with a million billion
Cyanite weaponry.
Yeah,
And
they've got like mini guns,
Black Hawks.
Yeah, they have an attack helicopter circling overhead, a stealth drone. Nothing crazy. So yeah, there's that stuff.
From the distance that I am at, can I see in any vision, or EM vision, if any of them are souped up?
They all appear to have some kind of chrome on them. Most of them have like a bionic arm or a bionic leg or a bionic eye. None of them are like super chromed out. I mean, the boss has a little bit more. Who you assume is the boss has a bit extra stuff, but nothing that would be like, oh, that guy chrome crazy. Like, no, nothing insane.
Okay.
So there is that. And the boss hops out of the van, and then like he calls over to Bonus and the client, and he's like, oh, yada yada yada, it's me, I'm here, do you have the money? And then like that's like, oh, I do, but I need proof of life and stuff. And that's when the dramatic hostage negotiation thing happens, and the boss like kicks the side panel door, and it opens up, and you see a young woman, probably in her like 20s, standing. Like I said, she's sitting in the van, back of the van, with like a gag in her mouth, and her hands and feet tied together. And then the dad goes to like the trunk of his little sedan, and he fetches a briefcase. It's probably like a duffel bag actually. And he walks back over to where Bonus is. And he's like, oh, here's the money, I got it right here. And send over my daughter. And then like the biker is like, yeah, no, Lamau, meet in the middle. And the dad's like, sus though, So then Bonus is like, coward, and he takes the duffel bag from the Johnson. He's like, I will walk up myself because you are too afraid to do it. So, Bonus begins to march forwards, and at the same time, the biker guy, the leader, like gets the young woman out of the back of the van, and begins to like shove her forwards essentially, to make her walk up and approach Bonus, and they meet in the middle. And Bonus chucks the duffel bag forwards, and the biker guys shove the young woman forward. And Bonus is like, "Yeah, you're fine, lady. It's okay." And she's like freaking out, and Dad's freaking out, and he leads her back over to the her father. No problemo. And see, I'm gonna roll a little something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little son, I did not in fact know what you're saying.
Okay.
Bonus gets shot. What?
Bonus gets domed by an anti-material rifle hidden in the back of that van, actually. No. So he begins to walk back, and immediately the leader of the bikers, he begins to rummage through the duffel bag and quickly count the money. And right as Bonus makes it across the parking lot, the guy's like, you're short. This isn't all the money. What the heck are you doing? And that's when all the goons pull out weapons and stuff. And that's when Bonus quick turns on his heels and racks the shotgun back. And everybody's just kind of like tense for a second. And the guy's like, "Yeah, you're short. Are you trying to jip us or something? Yada yada yada." And now I need to make another roll.
How short is he by though? Or is he just bluffing?
Well, the dad's like, "Oh no, I definitely, I quadruple checked it, counted again, you retard." And the biker hands the duffel bag over to one of his goons, who counts it again, and then he leans over to the boss. The boss is like, "Okay, yeah, my bad. Yeah, my bad."
He can't count.
Well, he's counting, and the guy's like, "Look, okay, I was counting quick. All right, I'll take full responsibility for that one.
Damn,
might
that's
be
surprising.
He's like, I just kind of expected, something to happen. I don't know." And then all of the goons put their weapons away and lowered them again. And he's like, "All right, yeah, no, everybody calm down. It's nothing wrong, nothing's bad.
False alarm.
False alarm." And he's like, "All right, well, pleasure doing business with you, random man." And then he gets back in his van, and they all drive away.
Which is at the point where I probably hop into my car, begin the tailing.
Follow suit.
Okay.
Actually, they're a bunch of biker guys, man. They don't know, but it's not the meta right now. So
It's not the meta right now. What is the meta then?
full cover car.
Full cover car. I mean, bikes give half cover.
And also take full damage.
I mean, yeah. Unimportant. So you guys follow. I assume you're going to be stealthy about it. You're not just going to be right behind them the whole time, breathing on their necks as they drive down the highway.
Yeah.
All right. Then give me some agility checks to remain stealthy as you tail these guys.
Sure, sure. Hold but the moment.
Oof.
I'll tell you that was a bad oof.
It was
I
bad
got
oof.
well, I
Not
got
like a very bad oof, but a bad oof.
I got a 9.
Hmm.
Well, good to know you're on the ball at least.
Okay. This is gonna be like a 2 or something in theory.
Actually, slightly better is a 3.
Alright, well that's like a match for your agility, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, so like that's not that bad.
Worst?
I will heads or tails, baby.
Oh man.
Heads or tails.
Heads.
Unfortunately for you, I rolled tails. So
Ouch.
so Nax is like following farther behind, or like you're like paralleling them. Bonus is flying above you all, so they don't have a chance of spotting him. He's like 50 stories above them at this point, tailing behind. And then Oid, you're like, oh, I'm gonna do something fancy, so you start trying to parallel them too, but then when you go to take a turn and parallel them, and they also turn onto the road as you, like the same road as you, like a block down. So they're like right behind you, like right in front of you, and they all look at
In
you.
between.
I mean, they don't know what you look like because you are hidden, so they don't know that you were also like at the exchange like a minute ago.
So they're just like
Yeah, just
odd.
like
Usually there's no one on this road at the same time type deal.
we're just like, oh, that guy's eyeballing us from across the intersection, and now he's following us. Kind of sus. But they don't immediately be like, that guy is following us, and like open fire.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Thankfully, he's
Good thing he didn't decide to be part of the thing.
So yeah, in that case, you guys follow them. I'll give another stealth check. Why not? Gonna keep tempting fate here.
I mean, if I get spotted, I think that's when I decide, oop, I should probably divert course and I'll meet up with the guys once, they've found the location.
All right, then you don't need to make one then if you.
I got a 5.
A 5. All right, that still succeeds. I'm pretty sure. So, you and Bonus trail these this group of bikers back to ear. Let me have a look. You guys trail them for like a half an hour, probably. Not terribly far away from the meeting place. If they do this often, they got to make sure that their meeting places are convenient to their house. Because they're not very good criminals, these blokes. And you guys trail them back, way back to. I will say you trail them back to a little. Where is this map that I'm looking for? I know it's here somewhere. Pinterest, you can't hide from me forever. Unless I passed it already, in which case you can hide from me forever. Let me have a look. Let me see. Yeah, sure. So you follow them back to a little, like, apartment, I guess. I mean, that's not really an apartment building. It's like only like a couple things, like 2 stories tall or something like that. It's not very large. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty small. They all park their cars in front and stuff, their bikes in the van. It is way too small of a building to house like all dozen of these guys. So this is probably just like their clubhouse or something, and they all live elsewhere or like nearby.
Their Mickey Mouse clubhouse?
Yes, as a matter of fact, these guys are all radical Disney cultists.
I see.
We're dealing with a wish
We're
problem.
purging true evil from these lands.
Yeah.
Alright, well, after they like all park away and deal with what they got, that's when I would phone over Ord and be like, hey, I think they're a really big fan of Disney, but yeah, we found their place.
Alright. Well,
Right.
I'll, make my way over there then. And in the
Make your way over
meantime, do we have a game plan, or are we just gonna like blitz these guys?
Do we want to wipe them from planet Earth, or are we gonna like what? 'Cause I know we want to steal stuff and probably get that guy's ransom money. Not tell him that we got it, but get his ransom money.
Are you gonna take this guy's life savings and not give it back to him?
Fine. I'll give like 3/4 of it back.
And say what? They spent the other parts of it an hour after they got it?
Yes. No. Maybe. He can't ask questions, right? He only paid me $100.
$500, bro.
Oh, you said like a few hundred.
Yeah. 500
I
is a
took that.
few. Technically it's several, but
Several is 5. Few is 3. That's why I took it as.
Yeah, several
Okay.
is usually 3, but
If we find his ransom money, which should be obvious, I'll return it to its rightful owner and then steal his daughter and then get it back.
So what
Flawless.
you're saying is that we're placing these
yeah.
gangsters?
It's like, oh yes, I hired you to kill these gangsters. Not really, but to get my daughter back. And you're like, okay, we got her back, but also pay us your entire life savings, or we shall replace the gangsters we just rescued her from. You
No.
have no choice.
But I will keep that in mind to return his ransom money. But we don't care about these guys. We can just shoot them up, right? Doesn't fully matter.
I mean, as far as I'm aware, they're not important.
Yeah,
They're not real people, subhuman.
Well,
What are you saying? They're important
you don't
to the plot?
value human life, bro.
One's a
No,
robot.
it doesn't. But
One's a robot. So there's your question answer on
I
that.
mean, yeah, Oid's never valued human life, so I'm not surprised about that.
My character, I mean, they're scum. They kidnapped. Just saying. Just doing KPD a favor.
Sure, bro, sure.
Hey, look, at least I'm not beating them up, calling them mentally ill, stick them in a hospital, and wait for them to come out again so I can beat them up again.
That's Bonus' way of doing things, and Batman's way of doing things.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Bro, Bonus is Batman? That's pretty
Bonus
sad.
might as well be Batman at this point.
His parents died when he was a child and became a billionaire, only to abandon it and become a mercenary.
Yeah, scuffed Batman.
Damn. He really was a user at a young age. It's terrible decision making. So.
Wow, what a bully Bonus, bro. What did he ever do to you, huh?
Nothing in particular. I guess be a meatbag. Yeah, he's a meatbag. That's what he did to me.
I mean, he's like half metal at this point, so or like a quarter metal. He's not a full meatbag, is my point.
Still got some meat.
He does have mostly meat.
Was it good meat?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
haven't taken a bite out of him before, now. Ask Frank Fuel, you know what I'm saying?
Those poker games really were high stakes, huh?
They were.
Okay. Well, I don't see why we can't just shoot him up. Yeah. Everyone fine with that?
Why am I? What did I
Right.
do? I found the map though that I was looking for, so that's nice.
That is pretty nice.
Just gotta find it on my PC so I can make it a battle map. So yeah, well, what's I can kind of tell you guys like details about it. It is walled off. It's a 2-story. Well, I think it's actually only 1 story. I'm wrong. But it is walled off. Well, I guess they have like walled with like a big gate, and then the van pulled into like through the big gate and then into like the little front area. It's only like 1 story. And it does have 2 entrances. It has like the main sliding door gate where the van pulled in, and then there's like a side entrance for people.
Hmm.
I can post the map in Discord.
Have like a roof, like a flat roof.
It does have a flat roof, yes. I can find the map of the roof of this place because I have that too. Somewhere when I find it again. Yeah, so I'm putting the. Well, actually, I guess probably should find the 2nd floor one because then you guys won't see the interior rooms. I usually have these things prepared in advance, but I didn't know if you guys were gonna follow them home or not. I figured you guys would be like, "Oh, this is gonna be a peaceful exchange." No, I opened fire. So.
Peaceful exchange. What do I look like to you?
Yeah, bro. What do we look like?
What do you think we are? Reasonable people?
Yeah,
No.
I think we are reasonable. No, we're only psychopaths in this group. Psychopaths
Yeah,
and
'cause-
Terminators. Here's what I'm looking for.
Terminating.
Just the way it should be.
Yep.
This is the wrong map. This is what I'm looking for. Okay.
I'm sad. Oh man.
This is a very teeny tiny map.
Yes, it is. A teeny tiny house.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's only meant to be the clubhouse, not actually like, you know, built for all dozen of these dudes to, you know, live there or something.
Damn. Okay. Huh. Thought their roof was gonna have an access point. Ooh. Does the roof have an access point?
There's a vent up there. You mean like a matrix port or like
No, like a door.
a door? No, there is a vent though. And that
Okay.
vent would
So would there be like a fire escape on the side to try to enter it then?
to get to the roof? No. Not that you can see on the outside anyway.
How the fuck do we get on the roof? Okay. Because I was thinking that one of us could go through the front door, another one, if there's a back door, and there's someone from the roof. Because I was like, oh yeah, fucking Bonus has his hover bike, so he can just go there. If not, then I can climb up the building. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you want you and Bonus to go through like the front while I enter through another area, or what?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Um. How many floors is this? A 2-floor or
One.
1?
Uno.
Wait, this just has 1 floor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought this was a 2-floor building. So there's not like windows that I could just climb through. It's just
No,
the
sir.
first floor, ground floor windows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no windows. At least not that none that look out onto the street from like through the vents.
Here's a better question. We're gonna be loud about this, right?
I mean, probably, yeah.
So do you
I don't
want
see any
like,
reason to keep this quiet.
okay, because I was thinking, I was like, man, how am I gonna get through the roof? And I was like, wait a minute, my katana. So I could just cut through the roof and drop down on someone. Okay, so I'll start making my way to the top of the roof.
Alrighty, I do have the idle lamp.
I will roll stealth 7 because I need to make a stealth way. The battle map.
You know it, bro. The battle map.
Oh man, there are a lot of people.
There are.
Ah yes, the custom figurines
Mm.
and a card.
And you have a custom figurine. It's not a 3D model.
I forgot. You need like a forger, right, or something like that. I forgot what it was that you used.
Hero Forge?
Mm.
You have to,
I think if
pay like
anything,
$5 to get the 3D model files for them.
I feel like I would go around the left side to climb it.
And a few of the bikes are over here. A few of the bikes are parked along the road. The few over here too. And then the rest are like parked right here. And then the van.
I almost had to turn off my PC for a moment. It revved up. I think it wants me to steal the motorcycles.
So yeah, we're gonna climb over the normal fence, or are you gonna go up onto the
Yeah,
actual like roof?
straight up onto the roof.
Okay, so you go up onto the roof. And you can't see
I'll
the
just
courtyard at this point.
yes, I will leave it to Boyd and Bonus to direct me where people are inside the building, unless I can see through the roof through EM vision, which I doubt it. Yes, so otherwise I will leave it up to them to be like, hey, stand over here. I'm like, okay.
you know?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
For sure, for sure. So yeah, Mr. Owen, how do you want to handle the ground floor?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I guess if I was stacked up on the right side of the door and bonus was on the left, he could kick in.
So like this, or the other way around, rather. To the, cause this is one big slidey gate.
Hmm. Slidey gate. Alright. Well,
And this is a normal door with a dude out front smoking.
if it's a sliding gate, then I guess, we could knock, do the classic, have them open the door, guns waiting in front of the door kind of
Pizza
deal.
delivery.
Yep.
I guess it depends on how loud you really want to be. Like, do you just want to straight up, pizza delivery, opens door, 12 gauge shotgun blast to the chest, or do you want to be like, bonus takes out this guy with his sword, or something stealthily, or are you just gonna be like, no, shotgun?
I mean, I don't see much of a reason for us to be stealthy. We're just gonna whack all these guys.
I mean, if they don't shoot and you guys go into a melee battle, I was gonna call the police.
I
I mean, I don't intend to use melee.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I would say that works. We can just do a quick smash and grab and then leave before anyone knows that.
All right, so you're just gonna go with pizza delivery option?
Yeah, I think that works.
All right. Are you gonna be the one to knock, or do you want bonus to be the one to knock?
I'll let bonus do the knocking.
Wow, unbelievable. Right. So bonus walks up, and he bang, 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 bang on this big welded makeshift metal slidey gate. And these two guys are like, huh? And this guy's like, huh? And this guy walks over, and without opening the gate, he's like, who is it? And Bonus is like, oh, it's pizza delivery. Charisma check. Does that pass actually? I don't remember. It doesn't. Hilarious. Because the bonus has a low charisma. Who could have guessed it? So he's like, oh yeah, it's totally pizza delivery. For sure, buddy. For sure. And the guy's like, I don't believe you. And Bonus is like, what do you mean, bro? Your boss ordered this pizza for you guys. It's I got a bunch of pizzas here. Hot and ready. I mean, warm and prepared. And the goon is like, no, I think you're lying to me. And Bonus is like, what do you mean, bro? What? Me?
Me, a liar.
Are you calling me a liar? And the fug's like, I'm not calling you a truther.
Nice one.
And generally, this conversation makes your servos ache. Oid.
Oh, actually, you want to really fuck with him, Boyd? You should pretend to be the actual pizza guy. It's like, hey, what are you doing? This is my pizza delivery.
Like,
Start.
who are you,
Honestly, I think I
bro?
will. Just to be confusing. So yeah, I'll make like a show of it, like stomp my feet as if I'm coming out to the door, and I'll be like, "Hey, what are you doing? This is my delivery."
Okay, roll charisma. The bonus is like, oh, what
This
do
is
you
gonna be
mean?
so funny if I roll like a 1. I did roll a 1.
Oh my god! Like you see, like, oh, it's my delivery, and also I'll say that I'll say you get advantage though because bonus is technically helping you. The bonus is like, oh, what do you mean this is your delivery? Ah, this is my delivery, and then you're like, you don't even have pizza. But it's like, ah, bro, shut up! I'm trying to get in here. And you're like, nah, man, I got the pizza. You get out of scram, miscreant.
Yeah,
And
with advantage, what'd you roll?
Man, Faye is really trying right now. I rolled a 2 on the second roll.
jeez, a 2 is
He
that? Oh, does
really
that
said
also
no.
fail?
Yes.
Oh, it
I
matches.
think.
It matches. Heads or tails succeed. Heads or tails,
Heads or tails,
buddy.
mystery man.
Heads.
Oh, fate's on your side. Apparently, but only kinda. So the thug's like, oh, our actual pizza's here? Great.
Oh shit.
First guy, you get out of here, buddy. I don't know who you are.
I think I'm gonna take this time to like disguise as a pizza delivery man.
Okay. And then bonus, he stomps off very loudly and then like gets quiet very quickly. So he's only like over here, and he sounds like he walks away. And you're standing here.
My PC was beeping at me.
Beep 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 beep. RTX
Yeah, well-
3090 detected.
No, I'm about to explode. Detected.
But yeah, so the guy opens like the sliding gate, and he sees Oid here dressed like a pizza delivery man without any pizza, and the guy's like, the pizza?
And I'm like, oh right. And I reach into my back pocket, and then I air project the pizza bugs coming out of my back pocket.
That is beyond your ability, I'm afraid.
Really? Damn. Alright, well then. I guess I'm like, oh right, and I reach into my back pocket and I pull out my Dream SMG and I gun him down.
Okay. So you whip out your rifle, and you point blank him. I'm just gonna say he dies because you're point blank auto hitting him with an assault rifle, and he cannot dodge. So he's like, huh? As you just spray him down. Now we roll initiative, I guess. I don't know. Is that how this game works? So we roll initiative now?
We do? Sorry, I thought it was just gonna be a whole cutscene of us kill billing everyone.
The enemies rolled a 1.
Well, I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 2. Thank God.
So 16. A 2 plus 7 is a 9, so you still go before them. Bonus also rolled a 1. So you get this. He still goes before they do. Wow.
Jesus.
These guys really suck. Like, really suck.
Honestly, I think that poor father could have just like fist fought these guys and he probably would have won.
Yeah, but there is so many. They would have action economy him at some point.
Oh, true.
So
At
up
some
first
point.
is Kyle. You're on the roof. I'll say that you're like over here.
Yeah, I was gonna be over there. Well, considering I see them start, fighting there, I'm just gonna be like, fuck it. I'm gonna jump on the guy in front of me.
On this dude.
Yes, sword first, you know?
All right, so you. Huh. I will say this guy can dodge at disadvantage because he doesn't see you coming in particular, but there's combat going on. Nope, he doesn't. Roll to 3. So you do your
Okay.
damage.
Let me pull up my character sheet real quick.
Is it base titanite, right? So it does like 3d100
Yes.
damage.
Yes.
Damage, so 4100 damage.
Yes. I believe so. Let me see.
God, you hit as hard as a DMR. Like a sniper.
Jesus. Really? Swing provides cutting power 2d100, ignores.
2d100 plus the original 1d100 plus your bare hands damage 1d100, so 4.
Oh, it has an extra 1d100?
Yeah, because the base damage is 1d100, the 10 adds 2.
Oh yeah, we should probably rework the katana to say Titanite plating then?
Is it titanite or is it not? I think I thought it was.
No, it's made out of Titanite. It just says that it's a 2d100. Not it has a 1d100 because you remember you have Titanite weapons and then weapons, and you could add Titanite plating. So it's a 3d100, not a 4d.
Well, it's 3 plus your bare hands damage, makes it 4.
Oh, so you are gonna make it a 3. Okay.
Yeah, because it's well, it's just 1, and then 2 times, and then titanite, the trade, and then big sword.
I don't see big sword.
Big sword.
You don't see that. Oh. I'm fucking retarded. Yeah. Thank God you moved some stuff because I was looking under it and I was like, oh, okay. I'm actually stupid. So never mind. Yes. My mouse.
So yeah,
It's freaking out, man.
4d100, ignoring armor of 5 and below. This guy has an armor stat number of 6, actually. He has titanite plating over his entire
Damn, bro,
body.
damn.
Yeah, this is
The Uber goon.
The guy lives. The guy lives, honestly, I think. I do 150. I did a straight 150.
I mean, that'll kill him.
I'm just shocked. I got a 2, a 6, a 1, and a 6.
Jeez. So he's still dead. But barely. So you jump down and stab him through the back, out the chest. You carve a hole in the van door, and he falls over, and you remove the blade. That is your both actions because you moved.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna do it for, both actions.
So it's your turn. Up next then is Oid, a solid 7 points in the initiative order lower. Hilarious.
Nice. Alright, let's see. Can I see these guys who are like on the wall? Here?
No. You can see this dude. But not.
Alright, well then I think I'm going to put 2 in it and then take cover on the doorway.
Alright, so you get two. You missed dude twice.
Then I -1 from recoil.
It may not be because you have a good gun. So.
Well, I didn't upgrade this one. I upgraded the other one.
Yeah, but this is still like a basic dream gun is still better than a basic gun. There is the -1 for sure 2 times.
Alright, cool. That's gonna be 4 and a 6.
4 and a 6. +1 for targeting sweep. So it's 5 and a 7. which both succeed. So roll
Cool.
your damage, which is
I forget. Is this 3 per bullet or 2 per bullet?
3, because it's just a short-barreled rifle.
Okay. Okay, this guy's dead. 25.
Oh yeah, bang, bang, bang. Yeah, even if you had, he's dead. So you, and Lex isn't, it's bang, bang. It's 2 shots. You hit him twice, square in the chest each time. After the first one, he's critically injured, and the second one, he's very, very dead. And he drops down, bleeding, and then you take a step to the side to take full cover. Now it is Bonus's turn. Can Bonus get around to this dude? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, he can't. He did a shotgun. 1, 2. 1 shotgun this guy, 1 shotgun blast this guy. It's at a big penalty for shooting twice with a shotgun, but it'll be worth it. So this is all short range. Yeah, so this is max damage. I do 100 damage. Each time shooting at a -2, but it does have targeting, so it's only a -1 really. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there, bud. Dead as doornails. These 2. This dude, 120 damage, obliterated. The second guy, $330 damage, also obliterated. Says yeah. So Bonus just takes a couple steps into the little compound here, and blasts this guy back into the shed. The second guy goes flying into the garbage pile in the corner of the compound. That is his turn. Now we go to the enemies. This guy, first action, move into room. Sees dead friends. Sees assailants. Runs behind here to get quarter cover. He whips out a pistol. He's gonna shoot at Bonus, who has no cover, twice. Why does this keep happening?
Critted?
Why does this keep happening?
So did he jam first or crit first?
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna heads or tails this. Tails, he fired.
First?
He jammed first. Heads, he crit first.
Wow.
I can't make this
What?
stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. Alright, I'm gonna reverse it then. Heads, he jammed first. Tails, he crit first. Okay. Great, so he crits first and then he jams his gun.
Jesus, what a thing.
Oh my god, and he's 280 damage.
Jesus.
I mean, luckily Bonus is like a walking tank, so he's still fine. So Bonus, this guy walks up, Bonus, his massive shield expands, and then like Montaigne from Rainbow Six, it expands a second time for bigger plating that makes him a little bit slower. So 350 minus 280, because I'm lazy to do the math. That's not an accurate number. Minus 280. 70. Well, gonna need a new shield. So this bullet, it blasts a chunk of the shield off. And Bonus was like, that would have hit me in the face. If only it didn't hit my shield. So that's that guy and his gun jams.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if he didn't have his shield out, he'd
Would've
have
done
the
one-time
damage of it.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
medicine. But unfortunately, it hit his shield, not his face. So guys, that guy's turn. These three, hear the shooting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
They're all stacking up. They're like,
Three,
guys, what's the
4,
holdup?
5.
And they're like, she's
1,
right
2,
here.
3, 4, 5. He's just bugging it all the way around. He's going around. The boss gonna stay in his room. This dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these doors are windows.
Those look like doors.
But these are doors. I don't
They,
know.
yeah, but they both look like doors. No, actually, yeah, because why would there be a door to their bedroom?
So this is the only exit. So this guy would have had to have just stayed here, like a kind of conga line. And this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. But only this guy can. Only these can actually attack you. This dude is going. He has like a pocket knife, and this guy's got a baseball bat.
God, these guys really are amateurs. Their hideout is just so tactically atrocious.
I mean, they had a wall here. I mean, so it was like it's like decent, but the actual building is atrocious. Yeah.
Jesus
So
Christ.
which you
All right,
going to
let's see
dodge?
here.
The pocket knife or the baseball bat?
Bat does.
The
I
bat
have
counts
what?
as a
2
club.
dodges? I have 2 dodges, right? Let's
I
see
think so.
here. Agility of 8. Doesn't say anything about dodges actually, so I might just actually have
One.
one.
Yeah.
Yes. Sure. I'll attempt that. Well, actually, I have hard of 1. Anyway, dodging a baseball bat. Yeah, baseball bat is dodged.
All right. I think the bat can only swing once. Because these guys are not
Let's-
proficient with their weapons. I can tell you that much.
Oh God.
Yeah, the counts as a club.
Fucking
Actually, what if
knife
the club?
guy.
The club does a ton of damage, and I feel like the baseball bat does not do 3d12 times 10 damage.
Okay, let's find out. Are you saying because you don't have a bat, you just have clubs in your rulebook,
Well, I
right?
have batons, but a baseball bat is definitely bigger than a baton. I'll say it counts like a morning star.
Melee combat baton. Now, where's the club? Club is two-handed, 3d12.
Baseball bats
I
are two-handed
suppose
weapons, technically.
baseball bat can be a one-handed as well.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So I suppose it's not the category of a club. And a
But it's
morning
bigger than a
star.
I feel like it's a morning star minus the armor penetration.
Yeah, I could see that. I'll have to go over this after session, but yeah, this seems about right.
And a one-time per action, because bats kind of suck in real life as a weapon. I mean, they're really good if you hit somebody, but they're slow.
Unless you're like a proficient speedster, then you're hitting
unless you're
someone
like-
twice with a baseball bat.
Then you can bunk bunk. I like the Rage movie. So yeah, so you dodge that, and then the other dude who has a terrible little like Swiss Army knife, pocket knife, does 1d5. Actually, no, it does 1d3 times 10 because it's a bad dagger. He can do it twice.
Oh god.
So he pokes you.
Mm-hmm.
So he pokes you for a little bit of damage. He does 20 plus 40 is 60 plus 20 is 80. 80 damage.
Damn, couldn't even proc armor.
I guess you could proc armor. Do you have armor? You do have armor.
I thought armor only procs at 100.
No, it's every either as many attacks or for every 100.
Oh, well, I doubt I'll pass
You can roll
because
two.
I have an armor stat of 1.
And
Yeah, I
you
don't
might
pass.
fail
I
both.
don't. That's a armor stat of 1.
No, I got a 4 and a 6.
So yeah, so you take 80 damage. You get shanked a little bit. He like stabs you in the gut twice, and you're like, "Ow!" Otherwise unperturbed. That's their turn. Because the boss can't see anybody from his window here. Yeah, that's like limited to like here. So in that case, turn order. It's Nox.
Man, this poor guy. Can't swing the sword twice or once?
Once.
Once
Swords.
per action.
Well,
2
no,
times,
also
actually.
Twice, yes.
Never mind, I could swing it twice.
Yeah.
Well, this guy, if he can dodge, he can dodge.
He's
Dodge
gonna.
first.
Gonna try to save his own life because Titanite's scary. He does. Hilarious.
Oh. Not against the second attack, though.
No. You. As he deflects it with his little pocket knife, it gets cut in half.
Man, I'm not doing good. This guy survives with 10 health. I did 140.
140.
This guy is the main character.
He had 10 health. He's probably gonna fall unconscious anyway.
He
He's at
falls
minus
unconscious
3
in front of
there.
me.
See, it's a 10 right now. He still succeeds. You guys, he rolled a minus 3. He rolled a 5. So yes, he's still conscious. He didn't hear no
Wow.
bell as you cut
Alright,
this dude's
well,
arm clean off.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, huh.
Honestly, we should recruit this guy.
Yeah.
Like
He's our new
kidnapped.
hacker.
Yeah,
The other guy, though, the guy with the club, he can dodge.
he can't. Count the baseball bat.
He does not.
No. Honestly, I
Okay.
might start saying that like if you roll a 1 for a dodge, you do double damage in melee, but
I feel
it's
like,
still a testing thing.
ooh, this guy does not survive. However, I do 230 damage to him.
There we go. That's more like it. So you, so he goes to block with the baseball bat, and you cut through the baseball bat, through his face, and into his torso. He's and then he falls over
Yep.
dead.
Then I take that extra
Take
sword to
50.
have no. I'm gonna let him live. I am going to have it as
A defensive maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yes.
All right. So
Uh,
you cut this guy's arm off, kill his buddy, and then you like go to like swing it again, and he like flinches, and then you just like flourish for 3 seconds.
He's
like,
just
"Ah!"
kill me.
Yeah, you don't kill him, and he's like, huh?
Yes,
Next
I
it is
think
Oid.
There was. Do I actually cut his arm
Alright.
off?
I mean, you did 140 damage to a man with 150 health. You tell me.
No. Only reason I ask is I remember like reading somewhere where you actually have something for cut off limbs. I forgot what it was.
Bionic limbs have
Damage.
separate
It's
HP.
under damage.
Yeah. And I do have like hit location rules for melee, but we stopped using them a while ago.
Well,
Yes.
on my turn, I'm going to peek out of cover, see that there's really only one guy left, besides the dude Kyle named, and I guess I'll put 2 into him.
All right. He does have a quarter cover, so it's an extra -1. So if you're shooting twice,
I
you're
think that
minus.
cancels out with my targeting speed.
It does. So you're still actually you have no -1 for shooting twice. So you would have had a +1 for the targeting suite, so now it's just flat.
Yes. By the way, I
Alright,
regen
I
30
whiffed
HP.
1 with a 2, and the other.
Regen 30 HP. So you did what was your rolling, Xavier?
I think you
Well,
said miss one, hit one.
yeah, 1 miss, 1 hit. For 16, he is still dead.
Oh yeah. So bang, bang. The first hit pings into this like rusting like grill that's here. And the second shot hits the dude square on the chest. And he goes down. That is also your first action. You only had to move 5 feet to see him. So So you can move or you can stay put.
Honestly, I would say you can like hold an action, because as far as I understand, unless he wants to jump out of the window, I purposely left the guy alive so he could just block his buddies.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll use the rest of my movement to get up to the truck.
Go to the truck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
Assume he means like
Or like
cover,
behind.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you
Yeah.
can get there. Now it's bonus's turn. Bonus is going to 1, 2, 3, 4 through the window. 5. Smash! He just like the X cross arms jumps through the window. He lands. He's gonna drop the shotgun. He's gonna extend his titanite arm blade. And he's gonna try to cut this bandit leader in twain with his sword.
Pull him out.
Cool guy bonus. Built-in bionic blade does a bunch of damage, 2 times per action. Very nice. He can dodge 1. Well, the guy rolled a 1, so no, he's just he gets smacked real hard. So this does another 4d100. This guy does have a
It
little
does
bit more
80?
HP.
100?
Well, it does 4, and then the second attack also does 4. So. Oh. 250 damage. That'll do it.
Jesus.
So bonus runs, jumps, smashes through the glass, extends the sword, and just plunges it right through this guy's chest. He had 250 HP exactly. He's dead. That's bonus's turn. His second sword swipe, he cuts the computer in half. Just insult to injury. Now it's the enemies.
Does he have to roll consciousness again or no?
This dude does, yeah. The guy with 10 HP. He fails this time. With a 3, -3, or 6 -3. So he. This means this guy can walk onto his buddy's square.
Nice.
So now.
I'm assuming in one action he moved because
Yes,
because you still have full movement. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
So this guy, he has a crowbar, and this guy has a minigun? No.
What?
This dude got a pistol, I'll say. And this dude's got like a crowbar. So you
Okay.
can dodge crowbar man.
I will attempt to dodge crowbar man.
All right,
I
he can
dodge
swing
crowbar
twice.
man.
He uses a baton. Well, a crowbar can use
Uh,
a baton.
I
Actually,
don't
no,
have
baton
bullet
fires.
times.
Baton hits once. So, does a baton hit once? I think baton does hit once.
Oh, I can make dodge checks at ranges at disadvantage though. Does that mean if I get bullet time suite, that would be at a flat? Or no? Would that be?
You have
What
bullet
would
time
that
suite,
do?
don't you? I
I
thought you bought bullet time suite.
feel like I did. Let's see. I have so many bionics. Parallel processing, bionic leg. No, it's just you said under the Codian thing.
No. Yeah, that shouldn't be there.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Because I was wondering, I was like, wait a minute, when did I get bullet time suite? Let's see. Thermal cameras. Yes.
Melee
No, I did
combat.
not.
It's got the baton, so he can only hit
Mm-hmm.
once. I feel like it should be twice, to be honest. But
I mean, batons are small, so I definitely
like,
could see
kinda
someone. I could definitely see someone swinging a baton twice.
all right, it'll be twice then. It's only 1d5 times 10, so he dodges the first one, and then he
I
clocks
dodged the
his-
second one,
he only dodged
unless my
once.
defensive maneuver ended
you
when
did
the
with
guy fell unconscious.
maneuver.
Yes.
I'll say it doesn't, because it's still like because your turn hasn't come up yet, so it still counts. So yes, you do.
I
So
dodged twice.
he swings at you once, and you dodge. You block it with your sword, cut part of the crowbar off. Then you dodge normally the second one. The dude with a
Mhm.
gun. He has a gun. He's point blank
He has
to
a
you.
gun.
So he just hits you for 4,100 damage. This could kill you, theoretically. Actually, no, it couldn't. Almost could, though. It does 230.
250. Let's see that ranged armor check come in
Nice.
handy.
Oh, yeah, range armor. So you need to make 3
I
armor
have
checks.
3. 1. Fail. And a pass.
So you take 130 damage.
Youch.
420. Oh, 420 HP, though. Very nice.
Oh, sick.
So this dude, he does Glock you twice. Pop, pop. And you're like, that kind of hurt, actually. But your vest absorbs most of it, to be honest. A good chunk of it. And
Of the turnover.
that's their turn. Yeah, so it's your turn.
So have them both make a dodge, because
All right.
yes.
They both fail.
Okay. Let's see if I can just kill this guy in one swing. 220. Okay.
Yep,
Then so never mind. It just took one action. 230 for the other one.
Yes.
And then the guy that's unconscious, what do we want to do with him?
Yeah, I mean, he's bleeding out. He's going to die in like a few seconds at this point.
Yes, I remember
mean,
dismemberment in your
Pick
thing.
them up if you want.
Yeah,
I
don't
remember
worry
in
about
dismemberment in
that. That's
your
under the
damage.
like mortal wound table. Payoff.
Knocked, broken leg, dismemberment has a 1d6 to determine lost limb and requires 3d 20 turns or the person bleeds out and dies automatically. And automatically falls unconsciousness. That's dismemberment.
Yes.
I remember reading these rules last night because I was going over something in your rule book. I was like, oh, he has this? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so
And
unless you
3d20
care
turns.
to. Yeah.
I mean, I'll roll it. Might as well.
Sure. I mean, I don't see why we would bring this guy alive unless, he can. Well, if this isn't their main hideout, right? That's what you were saying.
He has 16 times 5 turns, so he has like a minute
6.
and a half until he bleeds out.
Yeah.
More than a minute and a
So,
half.
yeah, I think I'd call over Oid and be like, Oid, did you want to find out anything from this guy?
I mean, I guess it might be useful to figure out if this is the only branch of their gang, or if they have like associates.
Yeah. I'll help you with like medical care for this guy. I don't know.
Alright,
Yeah,
so I would
yeah,
say
yeah.
that you guys stabilize him. You don't need to make a check. He has a minute and a half to bleed out. That's plenty of time, and Oid's a doctor with like magic serums, so you guys patch him up until he's at least like not gonna bleed out. He's still unconscious though.
Well, since he's unconscious, I will take the time to sift through the building with bonus. And Oid,
Alrighty.
find that duffel bag, find more money, and take all of their bikes.
All of their bikes, all 10 of their bikes.
Yes.
So you can make me a perception check, and I will have bonus make one as well. Bonus got a 4, so that's a pass, I think, barely.
7.
Yes, even. All right, so the duffel bag with the money is in the boss's office. There probably would also be like in the little food area. There's some like alcohol, some suspicious looking IPA in there. Some food, some like packaged food, canned food, cereal, stuff like that. The boss's office would also probably have like a little box of like drugs, I guess.
That's for Oid, because I don't think he owes anything to his clan.
Not
So
anymore, no.
yeah.
So there's that, and then there is probably like a safe in the boss's room as well.
Ooh, what's the safe look like?
It's a metal safe on the floor.
and just like take it out of the floor,
I mean,
or
it's like
just
it's like
find
sitting
the
on the floor.
oh. Is it like a number thing or
It's a combination lock, yeah.
can I
It's like a very
just
old safe.
I'm just gonna pry off the door.
All right. Yeah, so you just, between your titanite sword and your bionic arm, you wrench the door off of it. Destroy it permanently, but you do get the door off. And inside, there is 9,000 collars.
Oh, I split it evenly.
All right, so you all get 3K.
Nice. And then
Bonus, almost
what I
all your
am
rent money back for that. Very nice.
nice. And what I'm going to do is have, my car pull up a little bit closer and start just piling their guns in my trunk. What guns do they got?
The boss had a micro SMG, and then those two guys had pistols, and that's it.
Okay. Uh all right, that's in the back of my trunk. There money wise, I'm not a computer guy, so I don't care to check if his PC was rigged.
I mean,
And
bonus
so,
cut it in half, so
oh, he cut the monitor, no? Or did you mean like
he cut
actual
like the whole
PC?
thing.
Okay, okay.
The whole desk
Yeah.
gets cut in half.
Ah. Okay, then I will. Hmm. I don't know what I want to do. Ooh. Uh, I look at their bikes. What are they?
They're all like Harley Davidson style, like chopper bikes.
Would a chopper bike be fitting of Nox? What do you think?
I don't know, bro.
You asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking in character. I'm like, you think I should have one for myself?
I'm like, I shrug. I don't engage in the pleasantries of dumb meat bags.
Turn to Bonus, who
Bonus is like
owns a bike.
bonus is a hover bike.
Well, yes.
And bonus is like I think we have plenty of vehicles between all of us at this point.
How many bikes do I see again?
10.
10?
Yeah, there's 10, and there's the van.
Oh, you think we should have a second van?
Actually, another van would be good, just as a backup.
Yeah. I open up I find the keys to the van, if I can.
Yeah, it's on one of the guys' corpses.
Okay, I open up the van and check what it's like inside.
Dirty, smells like various kinds of bodily fluid. Um, it appears to be pretty poorly taken care of, but it still functions.
And the back?
Dirty, but still functions. Otherwise empty.
Can it fit two of their bikes in it or no?
No, it's not that big.
Ah,
It's a normal like panel van, black panel van.
okay, okay.
You could fit like a Yamaha in here, but you couldn't.
But not a chopper.
Yeah, those are big.
Yeah, those are pretty big. Okay. Well, I think we should carpool back to here actually and start picking up stuff. You know?
Well, like we're gonna make a tow line of the motorcycles or something stupid.
Well, for me, I want to sell the bikes, yes. But we can now have another person that owns the van because I think I own the van,
The vandalism
quote
charge?
unquote, own the van. Yes.
I
I
think
mean,
so. Yeah, he wouldn't have stole it originally.
I can take the shabby van.
All right.
It would match with my shabby sedan.
But
Sure,
you have a
sure.
droid dealer van now.
Oh, nice. Now I can roll up on the school and be like, hey, kids.
I
Wanna
was
buy
thinking the
some
same
meth?
thing. Want to buy some bloodlust?
Selling bloodlust to teenagers, top tier. But yeah, so as you guys are discussing this, you do hear sirens in the distance. So
All right. Well, I guess it's time. Throw the
Yes.
sucker in the van and let's skedaddle.
But what about your car?
Not sure. I do need to take our own vehicle. Never mind. Throw the sucker in one of our cars. Let's skedaddle.
well, I mean, you guys could like leave your vehicles. Because assume you park down the block, you just park like across the street.
Oh,
So
yeah. Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, then
plus Bonus's car follows him, so Bonus could drive the scuffed van and then have his bike follow him afterwards. If you want.
sure. Why?
Nice. It all worked out.
All right, Bonus will drive to Oid's apartment and drop off the van.
Oh,
So now Oid also has a what's an alliterative vehicle name that's related to drugs?
uh,
I don't know, like the methmobile or something. Might be a bit on the nose.
God.
why not? Damn, 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 damn.
All right. Cool. So you have like a terrible little gross van. I mean it's actually pretty stripped out. I make it sound like it's garbage, but it is actually modified. Like it has the LED paint job. They used to correspond to the boss's nerve languages, but he's dead now, so free real estate. And also has an engine upgrade in it.
It's like nasty.
So it isn't like literally garbage. It is decent. Has an engine upgrade. Only a V6, not a full. It isn't as fast as a sports car, but
God, Methmobile and the MDR.
that's scuffed.
I mean, we could call it, double meaning, methmobile, not foodmobile. It's basically the same thing.
A methmobile. Alright, the methmobile, it is henceforth deemed. Alright.
Sick.
Zero accuracy, it would have a 5 fuel because of the +1 from engine upgrade. Maneuverability is even lower now, I think. Lamau. Firepower, non-existent. Cool. Alrighty. I assume then you guys will also bring the duffel bag of the guy's money back to him, right?
Yeah, yeah. We do that. We roll up on his mechanic shop where he's probably with his daughter. Like, oh, I'd never do that
We roll
again.
up on with the van that he saw his daughter come in. He's like, no, not again.
Yeah, we
pulls out
do
like
that.
a double-barreled shotgun from behind the mechanic store counter. He's
Yes,
like,
and
wait,
then
I get out of here. You're not coming back. And then like Oid and
And
Bonus
then-
hop out, and he's like,
yeah.
oh.
Yup. He's like, damn.
And then Bonus hands him the double bag full of money, and he's like, oh, thank you guys so much for doing this. You can each have an extra $500.
Nice.
So you got 1,000 in total from that essentially, plus the 3,000 from the loot from the building. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Cool. And then you guys go about your business. I will say that if Knox wants to sell the guns, they'd each only, because the two pistols are like pretty bad, pretty beaten up. The SMG is better taken care of. So I'll say in total, you probably get like 500 bucks for all three of them.
3. Oh yeah, 2 pistols.
Yeah.
Sure.
Alrighty. And then so you're up to 87. 2. And then Oid selling the box of drugs. You could probably get a decent amount of money for that, to be honest, because it is a box of like mostly weed, but a little bit of like cocaine, synth cocaine. So in total, probably like like 1,000, because it is like a
Not bad.
cardboard box of drugs. You can see it sold out on the street to children probably knowing you. Then bonus, he's going to spend a bit of money repairing his shield, because he needs that shield in top condition to save his life. So,
Damn
what do you
straight.
guys do with the bandit you guys captured? Because he's still in the back of the van.
He's in the meth mobile.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think after we sell everything and he doesn't wake up for a bit, I turn to Oid while looking at him while at maybe his apartment or some place nondescript. I think I'd look at him and be like, "You think he knows anything?"
That's right. He's been out for a while. But I guess we could I could keep watch over him. You guys can go about your business, and I'll just be waiting in a random like parking lot.
I mean, we can just wake him up now in this random parking lot that we're in right now.
True, I suppose. And so I guess I island down, and I jostle him a little.
So you can wake him up, and he's like barely alive, barely conscious, and he's like, what's going on? You know, he's like, what is this? Who are you guys?
You've been izakai'd, my son.
Huh? What does that mean?
Oh, sorry. Ahem. You died and you're in a new world now. You still don't have your arm though.
He frowns.
Hey, are you actually trolling this guy as he wakes up from a near-death experience?
Oh yeah. I'm trolling him.
I mean, he very obviously does not believe you, because you're the same person who cut his arm off. So
I'm also God.
I'm also God. Yes, God, as punishment for your sins, took a titanite katana to your arm.
Yes, you
For
see, what happened is God is shown as the last thing and or person that killed you. So some people view God as the truck, some people view them as the person who killed them. All right, it's unfair
God,
life.
that's so
Get over
cursed. No.
zigzag seeing a truck.
It's like like that gif of like the motorcycle on the open road, and then it comes over to the truck, and the truck sings "Dame Dame."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that. Damn, how the hell do you even get a recording like that?
Dash cam probably.
Yeah, probably.
How did it survive?
I mean, if it
I
was
didn't, but the camera
live
does.
streaming, then
True.
Nah, bro, GoPros are tough. They have bulletproof casings you can buy for them.
You learn
Keep that
something
in
new every
mind.
day.
But yeah, I'd go, well, now that you totally believe me, totally,
Mm.
I'll hand you over to my other god. He's a different god. He was also there when your arm got cut off, but you know, happens.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I gesture over to Oid. I'm like, he's awake.
And I'm like, oh. And I turn into fuck, what's his name? I forget. The guy who
Flavius.
sits next to Ulfric Stormcloak.
Oh.
I'm like, so you're finally awake.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. That guy.
Yeah. But no, don't Skyrim this guy. I'm not that much of a troll. What I do say is like, so looks like you're in a bit of a predicament.
And he's like, yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I suppose I have a few questions for you. Nothing major. Just wanted to ask, how many people perchance are in that gang of yours?
About a dozen, 11, I think, to be precise.
Uh, did we kill 11 people?
You did, yes.
Oh my god.
Well,
But then,
I think you only killed 10 because this guy's still alive. But
well then, I have bad news for you. Seems you're out of a job.
and you're like, dang it. Now I gotta go down to the town hall and put in my unemployed from recent gang obliteration file.
Yes, I imagine they get a lot of those these days. But, lucky for you, I might be able to offer you a new form of employment.
He's like, oh?
Yes, from what I heard from our mutual friend over there, point to Knox, you seem to be able to handle yourself decently in a fight.
And he looks at the bleeding stump of where his arm used to be, and he's like, I mean, I used to be.
Yes. I'm sure we can get that fit. Right now, what I need to know is,
Wait,
how do
voice
you
change.
feel about bartending?
This guy's like, what? Bartending?
I'm like, yes. Don't you know the segue to every good mercenary job is a bartending job?
And he raises an eyebrow and he's like, I'm a mercenary now?
Or you.
I mean, you
Well, I
could be.
guess. Yeah, you could be, man. Trust me, it's a lot better than being a gang, because you know you can legally kill. Almost.
Sometimes.
Depends on who you accept the job from, but you should be fine.
So yeah, and with that, I give a quick call to the captain. I'm like, so, you got any openings?
And the captain's like, you guys really gotta stop kidnapping people that you fight and bringing them to me for me to get them a job in my restaurant.
But Captain, think about it. You can now pitch to the people who lost an arm. They're like, oh, this guy it hires people who are maybe that's a bad idea.
And the captain's like, lady, you know you could just go out and buy a bionic arm if you lose your actual arm.
What if they can't afford it?
Then you can buy a cybernetic arm that's just as good, or a prosthetic that's worse, but still functions.
I guess if you live in Ryanstown, you technically have a way of buying anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, you want this guy? I think he will definitely. What's your name, by the way?
Not Jeremy.
Not Jeremy the Second. You need to hire this guy. Trust me. I heard legends of a not Jeremy. He was a dervish.
And Actually, no, they can say what his name is Jeremy.
It is Jeremy.
Not backdoor
And
Jeremy from the MDRR though. You guys
no,
killed
no,
him. This is a
are you
different
mean the
Jeremy.
K2 Jeremy that get died and he's a
Yeah, that
guy in the
died.
K4?
Yeah, yeah. And the captain's like, I mean, I guess I could use. I mean, I ask him if he's good at like cooking. I need a new line cook. Cause
I look at him like, did you used to be the cook for that gang? Did you cook well? Are you into the culinary arts? Did you always want, not to be affiliated with the gang, but you couldn't play for culinary school, so you went to gang culinary school?
um,
Gang cooks, maybe?
and the guy's like, I mean, I can cook. Yes, I was doing that when you guys cut my arm off. So
Yeah, he can cook.
the captain's like, and you know what? Sure, whatever. I guess. Is he bleeding this time?
A little bit, yeah. Cut off
Uh,
his arm.
He's like, oh my god. And he's like, alright, I'll let the crazy doctor in my basement know. Bring him over.
And
yeah, like
I
for some
look
people,
over to
that's
the
like a
guy
special
and I turn to
thing.
him like, well, you're hired. And I extend one arm to shake, but it's very intentionally the arm he lost.
You-
And then I looked at it and I'm like, oh, sorry. And I switched to the other arm.
And he, now he's like, oh man, I gotta be left-handed for a while now. That sucks. And then he looks to Oid, who still looks like a pizza delivery guy, and is very confused.
I think I look at this guy and be like, you should be fine. There's like a crazy doctor at this place we hired you at. He should patch you up real well.
And he's like, oh yeah, I've been a few crazy doctors in my time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know how it is.
And then I assume you guys just bring this random schmuck to the condemned, where he gets treated. They give him like a temporary prosthetic arm, and then they put an apron on him and a chef's hat, and then they just assume he knows how to cook. And he does not. So I wouldn't eat anything in the condemned for a while.
I mean,
That's what you
we can
guys
teach
do.
him how
I
to
mean,
cook.
what's he making? Like burgers or something? How bad could it be?
I mean, the condemned is a bar, so the food is never going to be particularly good. But they sell like
No,
steaks. They
they've
sell
been
like
some good bars.
mostly like appetizer stuff, right? So like chicken wings and
Onion rings and all
soups,
that.
onion rings, French fries, chicken nuggets. You know.
So is this like a dive bar?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah.
we should help the captain.
I mean, we are helping him expand his business.
Yeah. But I'm saying I think we should help the captain and have his dive bar be a little bit better.
I mean, one of these days, someone's gonna try and like rob the condemned, and his staff full of hardened criminals is just gonna spring out at the ready.
Yeah, I mean, Crummel's a dervish as well in this, and he has 4 arms, don't forget. So, the waiter with the 4 arms, the 4 bionic arms, they have, like... I mean, I gave Crummel, like, a billion upgrades between, like... When that guy's last son with the 4 arms. He has, like, claws, he's got the knuckle spikes, the grapple hand, 4 arms, he's got, like, weapons up the wazoo. He's a force to be reckoned with, bro. Somebody marches in the condemned and tries to fight the waiter's gonna beat them into the ground. Like a JoJo character. That's why nobody messes with the condemned, bro. Their clientele will draw guns, and then the waiter will, I don't know, cut you in half with his bare hands.
So I have this odd suspicion that an Italian man somewhere in Chicago is proud of our actions.
I mean, I literally have a mission planned that's coming up soon where the captain is going to ask you guys to help him expand his business. So,
Oh man.
yeah, you called it.
Actually, well, not all man, but that's good because I did want to do something like that. I'm like, maybe we can gain fame, but also make his bar more than it is now, and be like, oh yeah, now for some reason I have rich people going into my dive bar. Don't know why.
I mean, I think... I think I've only met you guys in, like, high-end restaurants that he's told
Yeah,
you
he's
guys to
never
meet
met
at.
in the.
Yeah, a few corporate people have come inside, but the last corporate guy that did was the Jackson agent who came in trying to get Cairo to break up a strike at a factory, and everybody pulled guns on him. He tried to threaten Cairo. So I don't think many corporate people are interested in patronizing
Mercenary
him.
dive bars.
Yeah, patronizing the captain's little establishment here. But I do
I
have
mean,
plans for him to be like, hey guys, would you help me with this? I want to expand my business. Because you've tripled the size of his employee base in like a year. So
That's pretty
I
good.
mean, I gotta keep some people alive, you know. Gotta build up my fame as a man of mystery.
you're
Three
also gonna be a man of
minutes.
mystery.
Hell yeah, bro.
I
I
thought you
mean,
were
what else
gonna.
would you consider the bean?
Well, he's the Bean's a man of mystery, yeah. But I thought you were gonna go down like the magnetic personality, the charisma route, rather than the
I mean, I might
scary
have
route.
several personalities.
Let's see here. For fame, corporate, none of us can be technically
Yeah, nobody. Well, bonus could have been a corporate exec if he was
magnetic
still.
personality. I could see if you don't have like a drug one, I could see
There
something
wasn't a
Wong
drug one, but
being.
that could be that fills the same role essentially.
Yeah, I could see something Wong being
Yeah,
magnetic personality.
the
And
Bean is
then
a man
man
of
of
mystery.
mystery could definitely fit Baseoid and or the Bean.
Yeah, maybe I should make. I mean, I'm also open if you guys are like, oh, I want like, what about this for a fame class, and I'll add it. Like, I'm open to suggestions. So
Because I feel
Alright.
like you could also just add because fame works a lot in K4 more than
mm-hmm.
other settings.
Was only
Straight
used in
up, just
K4. So
yeah, just straight mainly just a mercenary fame thing. You know, other high end fixers go to you, corporate fixers and that type of stuff.
oh, so like a dedicated like mercenary rather
Yeah,
than a man of mystery.
I feel like that could fit too. Not saying that any of us might pick it right now. We could, I don't know. But I have a feeling that a mercenary fame could work.
I mean, I think I'd have to make a new personality for that.
I mean, seeing as you very rarely use like base oid as a
I mean, well, that's
personality,
the thing, though. I don't want Baseoid to have any fame. I want him to be a zero.
well, he is a zero, so lucky for you.
Hmm.
But I could see adding. I could also see adding like a celebrity hacker thing. Like you're like a really famous hacker. That'd probably
Like
be really
white hat,
bad for a
black hat
hacker.
type stuff.
Well, I don't know about white hat or black hat, but it's just like you're very famous for being a hacker, and that gets
Uh,
you stuff like bonuses to that. No pun intended. But
hmm.
Cairo isn't that. Cairo is
Rockstar,
Rockstar.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do want you guys to be different things and not just like, oh, the whole party is going to be men of mystery and we're all going to walk into a room, activate our intimidating auras simultaneously, and terrify like 1,000 people at once. like
We
the
all.
like
All
when
four
Dio
of us
walks
show
into
up as
Phoenix
like
Frame
the
in
mysterious
JoJo.
stranger at some guy's funeral.
Yeah, yeah,
We all duffel bag the same body, and we're like, well, gotta cut him up.
yeah. Like, you all walk into a room and it's like Dio and like the purple black tentacle aura that's like around him and it's over all
Yeah.
of you and you're all like super covered in shady shadow and everybody's like, oh my god, it's that guy and that guy and that guy and the other one and the other one. Oh, they're all so mysterious.
And then Kairo's there. It's like, hey
And then
guys.
Kyra's there like, oh, I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
Him and his 4 horrifyingly intimidating friends.
Yep.
But yeah, and I'm also going to add like the negatives for high fame at some point as well. Um,
Yeah, I plan to stay probably 5-ish fame and or
Men of
lower.
mystery, you want to be middling. Manic personalities, rock stars, you want to be as high as possible, but you have to suffer the consequences.
Mhm.
Corporate exec probably wouldn't have a ton of negative. Well, I guess the negatives, no, they would probably be pretty bad.
I
Because if
feel
you're
like the
too well known,
negatives
then
would.
your coworkers try to kill you.
Yeah.
So, there's that. Let's see. What else? Fixers. I think having fame as a fixer wouldn't be that bad. Besides like police attention, I guess could be the only
Hmm.
really like bad drawback. Family man. I don't see any negatives besides being very famous, having a big family. Besides having a lot of jobs to do on the side. Activist, obviously. Robin Hood, same deal, police involvement. But I will add, like, I don't know, I'll just put placeholder in brackets mercenary. And I'll come up with a clever name later because I like my clever naming schemes. And then I guess I'll also put one for a hacker, but I don't know, that's like a maybe. Because I also don't want Cairo to be like, oh, I want to be the hacker now. And I'll be like, no, screw you. You're stuck as Rockstar now. So, that's my perspective. But if you guys have other thoughts, like, oh, what about this? What about a Kinsley?
Oh yeah,
Fame
definitely.
class. But yeah. So that being said, I think we can end the session off here. I have been your host, Trim Chloris. If you liked the episode, leave a like down below. Comment what you enjoyed. If you didn't like, leave a dislike down below and comment what you hated about it. If you like this stuff, want to see more in the future, hit that subscribe button. If you hate it and you want to be the first person to show up to berate me personally, also subscribe. And we will see you next time for Chris with the Corner.